Alright, welcome to 5 Minutes in the Box, where we discuss 5 important topics in and around the NHL today. Today is February the 27th. Shout out tonight. Our sponsors are Barstool's McAfee Show. Sign up for it. Second episode comes Thursday. Sign up for Spittin Chiclets, excellent hockey podcast every Friday. And also sign up for Podfathers, a little different podcast where KFC goes over one of the biggest mistakes he's ever made in this recent podcast. Check it out. All right, for the first topic tonight, we're going to talk about some players who have aged in a single team and then looked for a different team to finish up with a cup maybe. This is a big topic right now because Shane Doan has spent a billion years for the Coyotes, working his ass off and getting absolutely nowhere near a cup. And they're trading off players like Hansel now, and it doesn't look like he's that happy. I'm not really sure what he expected. The Coyotes weren't ever close to being a legit contender. They got to the third round, I think, with Mike Smith's brilliance the one season against Chicago, but they have not been a team that's actually been in competition for a long time, like if ever. And Doan's done a lot for the community. He's done a lot of charity work there. It's time to get his ass out of there and get on a team that he has a chance to win a cup. He's still got to be somewhat valuable on even the second, third, or fourth line. He's not going to be a first liner anymore, but he's a smart player. Smart players hold value, especially come playoff time. A couple other players that have went through similar situations. Matt Sundin. This guy played like a monster for Sweden every year, but he never seemed to care if... It's not that he didn't care if he was playing hard for the cup. He always played hard for the Leafs, but he didn't care about going anywhere else other than the Leafs to chase a cup. He was just happy to ride out his career in Toronto, and what happened, happened. Ray Bourque went through this. He went over to Colorado, took him a season and a half, and he won a cup. Great for him. I don't think anyone in Boston felt bad for that. Everybody loved that he got a cup. Iginla played a billion years for Calgary, and then he went to Pittsburgh to try and win a cup, went to Boston. He might be on the trade block again. I can't imagine he's wanting to stay around in Colorado for whatever the hell they want to call what's going on right now. All right, second topic of the night is trades. There's been a bunch more trades today. Shattenkirk just got dealt from St. Louis to the Caps. Looks like it was for a first, a second, and Zach Ranford. Zach Ranford, I had to look up, never heard of him. He was a second-round pick in 2013 and just recently got called up by the Caps. A first and a second for a rental it's pretty good, and the Caps think it's their year. I'm not sure that Shattenkirk is really the type of defenseman they needed. Was offense their issue going into the playoffs? I'm not sure. I don't think it was. The Leafs traded today for Boyle. They gave up a second-round pick and a prospect named Freeze. Don't know much about the prospect. Second-round pick is fairly high for an aging player, but Boyle can bring a lot to that team. I believe that Babcock can probably figure out a good way to use him. He's been known as a good dressing room guy, and he's always been good on the PK, blocks a lot of shots, drives superstars crazy like Crosby once. Next trade was the Habs. They got Jordy Ben, and they traded a guy named Greg Paterin and a fourth. I feel like that was maybe a little light to give up for the Habs, but good pickup. Ben's on a good contract. The Canucks also got in on it today. They sent Burrows to the Senators. The Senators sent Jonathan Dahlen. Dahlen's not a huge known prospect. He's playing over in the Swedish Elite League. He's been there for a few years. He's almost at a point per game right now. He's still pretty young. I think it's a bit of a gamble, but you know what? You got to do something. Burrows basically told them he wanted out of there. They're nowhere near winning. All right, topic number 3 for the night is Line versus Matthews. I think that this is basically Sid versus Ovi in the making. Hockey was better when it was Sid versus Ovi versus Phaneuf. It was fun. Everybody was talking about it. Line and Matthews just come out of the same draft class. One's an absolute sniper. The other one's a little better all around. I'd also like to see Eichel get in the talk because Eichel McDavid wasn't a thing and it isn't going to be a thing. McDavid is now in the class with Crosby. And Eichel, I think, is good enough to get near Laine or Matthews. Maybe not quite on their level, but he's close. All right, topic number 4 for the night is the games going on. Habs versus Jersey, Tampa versus Ottawa, and Minnesota versus LA. The Habs were losing 3-2 to Jersey right now. Maybe Jersey's starting to go on a run. Tampa's up 4-1 on Ottawa. Kucherov with 2 goals. Also Radulov's 2 for the Habs. 2 points. Minnesota, LA tied at 2. Kucherov actually got a natural hat trick for the Bolts tonight. All in the power play, actually, in a row. Excellent night for him. He's a pretty under-talked about player. Everybody's kind of figuring out he's going to be a superstar now. He's getting there quick. All right, number 5 topic for the night. Our underrated player in the league of the day is Nino Niedermeyer. Yes, he plays for the Wild, and he used to play for the Islanders. He played for the Islanders. He got about -48 one year, and they dealt him for Clutterbuck. All right, Clutterbuck, nice hitting player, solid player you need on your 3rd or 4th line, but Niederreiter has turned out to be a 20-plus goal scorer every year right now, and he's looking for about 60 points this year, I think, and the Isles are just in a hurting spot, and this is just one more maybe mistake that they have made in the past. All right, thanks for tuning in to Barstool's 5 Minutes in the Box. We'll see you again tomorrow night.